So I've moved to Bali from London, but why? To be honest, the lifestyle in London is very fast, and growing up in London, that's all I've ever been used to. So for me, it felt normal. But I feel like at times you just need a break and you just need to stop and reset. And I've always been a person that wanted to live abroad somewhere. And doing research, Bali was always on the list of destinations to go to for a holiday. And then watching loads of videos online, seeing the lifestyle out there, seeing people working remotely. For me, Bali seemed like a perfect place to maybe relocate for a few months to see how it is, where I can balance leisure with work at the same time. And for me, it just seemed like the perfect balance, because I'm someone that really loves fitness. I love prioritizing my health. I work hard, and I'm in a position where I can work remotely from anywhere in the world due to what I do. And I actually do filming and editing. So for me, I made the leap of faith to book that flight to Bali. And I've been here for around 2 weeks now, and so far I've loved it. I haven't regretted it. And I think for the next couple of months whilst I'm here, it's going to be a time to just reflect and see what I do want to do long term. And once the 3 months is over, 'cause I'm staying here for 3 months, I guess I'll go back to the UK and then decide what I want to do long term, whether it is to stay in UK or visit Bali again early next year and stay for longer. But at the moment, I'm swaying towards more definitely coming back to Bali, because for me it just seems amazing. It's got everything I can think of that I want. It's got amazing gyms. The people out here are so nice and genuine. Everyone you meet seems like on the same mission of personal development, growing their business and the brand, and just trying to better themselves overall. And the fitness scene out here is amazing. The quality of food is great. The prices are great. Your money goes a long way in Bali, which is amazing. The locals are lovely, and the weather and just the scenery for me is exactly what I've always wanted. So since being here, I don't think there's anything that I haven't really liked. Obviously, there's certain complications and difficulties that you have to get used to when you do move to a tropical country. For example, like the bugs and the creatures. I'm a person that hates spiders, and there's a lot of little spiders out here. The little lizards and geckos, loads of stray dogs as well. So things you've got to get used to, especially different parts of Bali. You find there's a lot of monkeys as well, which being from London, you'll never ever see a monkey, only on TV and stuff. So it's getting used to those little things, and things such as you can't use the tap water because I think the way their filter system is out here isn't great. So you've got to make sure you use bottled water for everything. That includes from washing the fruit and brushing the teeth. So yeah, there's a few different things you've got to get used to. But for me, I prefer it. I'd rather get used to those things and live this way of life than the fast-paced hustle culture life back in London, where you always need to work, you always need to do something, you always need to be in a go, your brain's just active. And I'm a very active person in terms of not just physically, but my mind is very, very active. So for me, being here, trying different things, meeting different people, it's been good. And I've kind of relaxed myself a bit, my mind slowed down. I'm not as distracted and I'm more focused. I've prioritized my health a lot more, and I just feel being out here, I'm gonna be able to elevate what I currently do to a whole nother level. And as I said, I'm all about personal development, and being around this culture of people for me is amazing. So we've got 2.5 months left out here, and then decide on what the future holds. I'm loving it so far, but stay tuned for loads of videos, because I'm going to be documenting my journey whilst living in Bali, the fitness scene, the food scene, speaking to some of the locals as well, and just seeing how I get on. I'll be talking about some of the difficulties faced, the positives of the country, the negatives of the country, and if it's worth living here long term. So stay tuned, like and subscribe, and there'll be plenty of videos coming.